A Jan Juc father has accomplished his life's mission of finding a prehistoric shark tooth after stumbling upon a 25-million-year-old fossil. Do you know a 25-million-year-old fossil?
Hey, Gran.
Morning, chompers.
Morning, chompers. Sally Hurst is a paleontologist and public science expert. Sally, if I'm planting tomatoes in my backyard and I'm digging them up and I come across the skeleton of a velociraptor, do I own it?
Honestly, it depends where you are. In somewhere like Melbourne and Victoria, there isn't a lot of legislation written down on fossils and who the owners are. So if it's on your land, you're not renting, you own that block of land, chances are it is yours. If you are somewhere like a public beach, crown land, a marine reserve, then you might have to look a little bit closer at the rules, because if it is somewhere like a marine reserve or national park, it is something you'd have to leave behind that doesn't belong to you. But if it's in your backyard, then we'd love for you to show it to a museum, maybe donate it to them so they can research what it actually is. But yeah, it would be yours.
So, Sally, if you saw this shark tooth, this 25-million-year-old fossil shark tooth, is that exciting for you, or is it a dime a dozen?
I mean, for me, any fossil is exciting. And I think especially sharks, they're just such amazing creatures that we still have today, but nothing like the size of what they used to be. So having seen a few photos of this particular fossil, this was from a pretty bloody big shark. We're talking some of these species could get up to 12 metres long, which is about double the length of some of the biggest great whites we can get. So it was a big boy.
Hey, Sally, what is the holy grail of a paleontologist? You know, that if you were to stumble on something and look down, what would you most want it to be?
Look, it's going to change for every single paleontologist. I'm a dinosaur paleontologist. So for me in Australia, it probably would be not quite a velociraptor, but we call them megaraptors. We have so few bones of these massive predators. And so I think finding a full skeleton of one of those would change Australian paleontology immediately.
Amazing. So Sally, okay, so the shark is half the size of what we got now. So was everything bigger 25 million years ago?
A lot of things were. We still had a whole range of sharks that were probably pretty similar to what we have now. We had filter feeders on the bottom. We had big ocean water swimmers like this fossil. But yeah, generally things could get much, much bigger than they are now.
How come human beings have got bigger and everything else has got smaller?
Well, partially it's our fault. For some species, especially mammals on land, it's a good strategy to be smaller because then you might not be as much of a target to get eaten by things like humans. It's also changing climate. There's not as many environments around that can sustain such massive animals and what they need to eat. So in North America, it's more the hunting theory. In places like Australia, we think it's more the climate change, but it's hotly debated. It's a hot topic in paleontology.
Love paleontology. Sally, lovely to talk with you. Sally Hurst, paleontologist, public science expert.